Whether you're excited for it or not is not the point. Whether you are excited for this game or not, it is not the point. We get some rugby league action. Hey guys, how you going? It's the BKR Sport. We are back in the second game of today. Obviously, we saw the Storm take apart the Warriors in the second half to win 24-6 over the... Oh, yeah, Storm to beat the Warriors in the second half, 24-6. That was, a pretty poor game. Hopefully this one's a little bit better. I don't necessarily believe it will be, but hopefully it is. But it is the West Tigers taking on the Canberra Raiders here at Belmore. It's a doubleheader at Belmore with the Bulldogs taking on the Sharks. Right after this, we'll be streaming all three games to finish off the day as well. But let's get into the two-team lineups here, guys, because obviously this is the first time we're going to see this newly set up front row forwards of the West Tigers. But the backs are still a bit average. But in the same sense, we've got a new look West Tigers here that we're going to see today. And then also the Canberra Raiders, they bring back pretty much all their teams. So, yeah, let's go and have a look at these two-team lineups, guys. Obviously, as always, smack that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get into the two-team lineups. So, for the Tigers today, Adam Dewey, Alex Twell, Brent Naden, Dane Laurie, David Clemmer, David Nofaluma, Isaiah Papali'i, Ken Mamalo, Sean Blore, Stavatoa, Tukamahia, Simpkins, and Will Smith. They come into the team with Christopher Fangutu, Jordan Hill, Josh Faledi, Liam Scolari, Rua Ngatukara, Sione Vaihu, Sione Fainu, Thanos Suka, Trey Penny, Tristan Riley, and Zane Kamru go out there for the Tigers, with the starting team today being Dane Laurie as the fullback, David Nofaluma and Ken Mamalo on the wings, with Brent Naden and Tommy Talau in the centres. So as I say to you guys, forwards, Ferrari, backline, Kia. But it'll be interesting to see how they get on today. Adam Dewey is the 6 with Brandon Wakeman the 7, so still no Luke Brooks on the team. Stefano Utukamanu and David Clemmer front row. Jake Simpkin is the number 9, so a brand new, fresh David Clemmer bolstering up that front row pairing alongside a guy who needs to really bounce back this year, and Stefano Utukamanu had a pretty poor year last year. Back row is Isaiah Papali'i and Asuke Poa. Isaiah Papali'i, new man for the Parramatta Squeals. Whether he wants to be there or not is also another question after what was said last year. But he is here, and he is ready to rock and roll, with Fanua Pole as the number 13, the lock for the Tigers. Interchange today, Charlie Staines, Sean Blore, and Tukamahia Simpkins, with the reserves being Alex Seafarth, Alex Twal, Justin Matamua, Aitaisi, James, Stafatoa, Junior Tupou, Brandon Tumet, Will Smith, and Jareem Buller as the reserves. So there's the Tigers today. Now let's look over at the Canberra Raiders. The ins today, Corey Harawira-Nara, Elliot Whitehead, Harley Smith-Shields, Hudson Young, Jack Whiten, Jamal Fogarty, Jordan Rapana, Joseph Tarpanay, Josh Papali'i, Matthew Tomoko, Nick Kotrick, Sebastian Chris, Semi Valame, and Tom Starling come in, with the outs being Brad Morcos, Clay Webb, Ethan Strange, Hohepa Puru, Jared Croker, Jed Stewart, Jordan Martin, Josh Allen, Joshua James, Lachlan Lewis, Logan Lewis, Mitchell Spencer, Raiden Burns, Xavier Savage, and Zach Wolford. So, obviously, you just noticed that Xavier Savage is out. The fullback today is Jordan Rapana. He will be their fullback today because Savage is injured, with Nick Kotrick and Harley Smith-Shields being on the wings. Matthew Tomoko and Sebastian Chris in the centres, with Jack Whiten and Jamal Fogarty in the 6 and the 7. Obviously, that 1 through 7 is way better than that 1 through 7 for the Tigers, and that's where I worry about the Tigers this year. Do they have the ability to score? Because that Raiders team does have the ability to score with the likes of Tomoko, Chris, Kotrick, Rapana, and Smith-Shields, but usually Xavier Savage would be the fullback and Rapana would be on the wing. The forwards today, front rowers, Josh Papali'i and Emre Gula, with Danny Levi in the number 9, Hudson Young and Elliot Whitehead back row, and then Joseph Tarpanay is the lock. You've got Brad Schneider, Matt Frawley, Corey Harawira-Nara, and Corey Horsburgh as the interchange, with the reserves being Tom Starling, James Schiller, Pasami Saulo, Albert Hopawade, Adam Mariota, Trey Mooney, Semi Valame, Utualoa Asamoah, and Elijah Anderson. So there we go. That is the two-team lineups here. They have come out on the field. Let's get ready to rock and roll. I do think the Raiders win this game today, guys. But it is time to smack the thumbs up button, subscribe, and let's see what you guys are saying in the chatterooner here for the Tigers and the Raiders. I suppose it's Tigers 1-12, Dolphins fans 32-12 to the Raiders. I would more agree with that one. Yeah, I think the Tigers will take some time to click, but in the same sense, their backline is their backline. Someone that loves you said it's been a while. How good's preseason though? Not the last game, but yesterday's games were fantastic. Absolutely, yeah. We had a great time here. We're sitting with Antonio watching those two preseason games, and absolutely fantastic. Panthers St. Helens and also Broncos Cowboys. I suppose it's 12 to finally break his duck and cross from Meat Pie. Well, you don't want that in a trial game. It'd be dead if it's a trial game. Obviously, that wouldn't be classed as his first try, though, even if he did score today. But the Raiders will receive the ball here first. They'll be at the ball at the 15. Brighton says, come on, Tigers, show us something. Show us something, man. Show something, man. This is what a stadium. Doing one right now. Oh, no. Doing a burnout late, mate. Oh, no. Rosso says, Ricky putting Chris at fullback to start off the game. Oh, Sebastian Chris is there. Oh, I said Jordan Rapana was the fullback on the NRL.com website. Raiders, they get a nice little offload away. That was really nice. So it'll be 4 tackle here at the halfway point. Raiders are making some good meters here on this first set. Look at this. Danny Levi gets that ball off to Matty Tomoko, and he'll get this ball to the 30. Fit tackle. They've made about 70 meters. That's a fantastic set. Left-hand side here, Jamal Fogarty puts that ball up in the air. The wind must be pretty big there at Belmore today. It's going to be an easy grab for Nofaluma after he lets it bounce, but risky letting it bounce there. And Kemamala gets slapped down to the 10. Sapello says, surprise Cottesau isn't on the team sheet this week. It'll be interesting to see some of the youngers under Sheen's guidance with Marshall being the halves coach. Shane's been there for years, lads. Shane has been there for like 4 years, right? Like, he's still been guiding them. I don't believe as much in Shane's as everyone else does. I really don't. Yes, 20 years ago, he won a premiership with them, but I'm telling you, I just don't believe in him as much as everyone else does. He's been there for years. People like skip over that. Yeah, Thomas Warbrick was amazing. I did tell you guys Warbrick was the breakout player for the Storm this year. I did tell you guys in the video, the breakout video. Oh, knock on Adam Dewey. Knock on Adam Dewey there. Welcome back, West Tigers. Welcome back, West Tigers. Later says, Kevin Mullen can score. He was top try scorer a few years ago at the Warriors, also on the wing, and is dreadful here at the Tigers. So, yes, he can score, but he's not great at the Tigers. He's been one of the worst wingers in the comp for the last couple of years. Defensively, specifically. Like, specifically, defensively, he has been something else. Lachlan Lewis is at the Rays now? I believe so. I don't know, because he's not at the Dogs anymore, obviously. 12 gets first meet today. You don't want to see it in a trial game. And also, it wouldn't be classed as a first real try, so... Alright, so Raiders now, right-hand side. Jamal Fogarty back onto the inside here. He'll be taken down 25 metres out from the line. Oh, here we go, Tigers fans. Here we go, Tigers fans. The left-hand side, Joe Tarpanay. He was fantastic. Fantastic last week. Second tackle, 10 metres out. They go right-hand side to Papali'i. Papali'i at the back to Fogarty. Fogarty gives it off to Whitehead, and Whitehead will be taken down at the 10. Is Appy playing? Appy Cottesau is not playing today, no. They've got Simpkin as their hooker, the Tigers. Papali'i! Papali'i! Oh, 1 metre out from the line, 4 tackle. 1 metre out here from the line, 4 tackle now. They go left-hand side, short ball to Hudson Young. He tried to get a try there, but he couldn't get it. They do stop him right on the line. I do expect the Tigers' defense to be better this year with these forwards. Well, that was surely had to be offside there. They kick it through. That's played at. That's going to be 6 again. Yep, that's played at and 6 again. So Raiders with the ball here, 5 metres out. First tackle. Danny Levi gives it off. I hope they score a try because I need to go to the bathroom. Because I've had a break in between that last room and this room. That's what was so good having Antonio here. I could do whatever. Papali'i. 2 metres out. Third tackle. 2 metres out from the line. Daniel Levi, they keep going left-hand side. Whiten gives it out to Jamal Fogarty. Fogarty here to Whitehead. And he'll just get the ball to the 10. Just a random run there. That was really unnecessary. Right-hand side, Joe Tarpanay cuts back, offloads it, and that was lazy from the Raiders. That was lazy from the Raiders. They had the ability to get that ball, but they just didn't. And it's going to be a penalty of the Tigers. I wouldn't even say the Tigers had urgency there either. I really wouldn't. Zach says he was the background man when Antonio was there. Yeah, it was good. It was good that I could relax for a bit. You guys have no idea how hard it is to do like back-to-back-to-back streams and then back-to-back-to-back-to-back streams. Well, not really. When Antonio was on the stream, like, he did what he could. He did his best, man. It was good. It was good for his first time. But obviously, I still commentate the game. And I had to keep yelling at him to talk when I was over there. But in the same sense, it was his first time, man. He did well. I tell you, everyone thinks it's easy. It's not easy. Oh, other people try to do it, and if you just listen to how quiet it is for 90% of the stream. I'm very different. I'm always talking. I'm always wanting to keep talking. Oh, knock on there from the Tigers. The Raiders will get the ball here at the 30. Does Antonio have his own channel? No. No, he's too busy, bro. So, second tackle here. And penalty to the Raiders. Raiders are now down to only 1 Englishman. Yeah, Whitehead. And is that it? Is Whitehead the only one? Well, there you go. Is Whitehead? Yeah, Whitehead is. Yeah, they are. Only duos and trios in his channel. Yeah, he does have a channel, but he plays Fortnite. He's such a bloody loser. And I say that on here yesterday. I said it right in front of him, to him. You're a loser. Loser! Loser. Tackled in opposition half, 11-0. So the Tigers have not been tackled in opposition half so far in this game for 6 minutes. Alright, so 30 metres out here from the line. Raiders with the ball. They go left-hand side down Levi. Jack Whiten here. Oh, Hudson Young. He throws it back inside. That was nice. That was nice to throw that back inside and knock over the sideline there. Harley Smith-Shields to get it back in. Harley Smith-Shields is... Oh, it's a knock-on. Knock-on Raiders. Oh, no, guys. This is going to be a knock-on day, isn't it? Like, we've not had that many errors in this preseason, but today's games so far have had so many errors, it's actually outrageous. Yesterday, not many errors. Even on Friday, not many errors. Last week, not a crazy lot of errors. Today has been dreadful for errors. Dreadful. So, second tackle now at the halfway point. 6 errors in 12 minutes. I was at the other game, the Warriors-Storm game. Because there's been, I think, 2 errors in 6 minutes here. Titans-Dolphins could be game of the day. I hope so, Brighton. But I also want one game where I can just be, like, confident throughout and not have to, you know, worry about a loss. This game, it's only 7 minutes in this game. So how has there been 6 errors in 12 minutes? There's been 2 errors in 7 minutes. So Tigers now, 11 minutes out. I still think Sticky played a major role in the English lads requesting to leave. 1 second here. Do we? Oh, intercept. No, bro. How are you not grabbing that ball? Like, it was there for him. I don't know how he drops that ball there. I still think Sticky played a major role for the English lads requesting to leave. I dare say Hodgson would have left after seeing how Bateman was treated. They've not been the same since. Fair enough. Another knock on, but that was there for him. That ball was there for him. I don't know how he dropped that, to be completely honest with you. Alright, so Tigers scrum feed here. 10 metres out. Brandon Wakeman to put the ball in. They go short side here. Simpkins goes for a little Scooty McSkew. No, I'm not live on TikTok, Matthew. My phone overheated. Seeing Hodgson on now. Line up at Para must burn stick. He's known to hold a grudge. Like, yes, but at the same time, Hodgson wasn't great the other day. Like, Eels played well. Hodgson wasn't one of the ones who played well. Third tackle now, 5 metres out of the line. Don't know how Ricky's still coaching for Canberra. He's still good, but he just is very polarising. You either really like him or you really don't. I understand why he's still there, but the same, he still got them to get back into that 8 hunt last year and got into the 8 and then beat the Storm first week. Terrible attack there from the Tigers. This is what I want to see from them today. I want to see them attack because this is where I like and believe in them. I believe in their defense this year, comparatively. But attacking-wise, not at all. And that was dreadful from the Tigers. So the Raiders will get this ball back out to the 5 metres. Dreadful. He wasn't on a premiership in like 20 years. Okay, but he's still competing with most of the team. Like, look at all the other coaches. Like, okay. Okay, but Laser, what's your thoughts on Tim Sheens? I guarantee you're going to tell me that you like Tim Sheens. Because every other person does. Tim Sheens hasn't won anything since 2005 and has been at the Tigers 4 years and they've won the wooden spoon last year. Like, you can't... You're nitpicking. You're being specific on Ricky, but you've got to look at other coaches too. What about Brad Arthur? What about Brad Arthur for Parramatta? You know, you can't just look at one coach and... It's obvious that you don't like Ricky, but it's very obvious why he's still there. Do I believe he should be there? I don't know, but I definitely understand why. Oh, the ball is going to bounce badly. Oh, the Raiders are going to score. Oh, no, they're lucky. The Tigers bat it back. And Brent Naden will end up with the ball at the 20. Bennett hasn't done much better, and he's the GOAT. Bennett won in 2010 with the Dragons. Hasn't won anything since. But the same sense made 3 prelims in a row and a grand final with the Rabbitohs, and made the grand final with the Broncos in 2015. But still, technically speaking, to go back on Laser's comment, it's like, okay, if he hasn't won anything... What Laser's saying is that because he hasn't won a premiership in 20 years means he's a bad coach. Okay, Wayne Bennett hasn't won since 2010. That's 13 years now. Does that make him a bad coach? The answer is no. It's a penalty for a high tackle there against the Raiders. Brighton says, Coach Queensland's worst team ever in 1-2. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, but that's different. That's different. But we're talking NRL here. That was definitely a high tackle there from Rapana. Can we time out Bob William, bro? There's stuff about going to every game that's really dead, bro, because we're very obviously aware that you're not. So it's just a bit dead, man. Lady says, ask Newcastle fans how they feel about Bennett. But what's your point, though? Like, I'm sorry, this is very silly. What's your point? Are you trying to say that Wayne Bennett is not a good coach because he hasn't won in 13 years? Because it just really defeats every single thing that you ever will say and ever have said if you think that Wayne Bennett's not a good coach because he hasn't won in 13 years. He still made 4 prelims in a row with a grand final appearance for the Rabbitohs too. Didn't win, but that doesn't mean shit. Like Richard Stewart still got to the grand final in 2019. Didn't win, but got them there. Got them into the 8 last year from an unwinnable position. Like, come on, man. So Tigers now 15 minutes out. Do I think Richard Stewart's the best coach? No, but to assume that he's a bad coach because he hasn't won in 20 years is like, I guarantee you back in Tim Sheens. Lazy, you don't understand how hard it is to win a comp. Oh, it's crazy. Oh, huge hit there by Harley Smith-Shields. Simkin got crushed by Smith-Shields. Pep hasn't won a UCL or manager. Yeah, exactly. So 10 metres out here from the line. Fit tackle for the Tigers. Dane Laurie kicks it through. Oh my god, that's so lucky. Oh no, it will be Raiders. But oh no, Tigers get it. No, knock on. Knock on there. Where's my water bottle? I don't have my water. Yeah, Cam ball here, 5 minutes out. I'll double down on that, Brighton. So Brighton said people have gone their whole lives without seeing that team win. You are right. By the way, 13 minutes gone here, guys. Hit a thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. I'm a Chicago Cubs fan. I haven't seen the win because I'm a very new fan of the Cubs since I went to Chicago in 2019. But I know of the stories, right? And the Chicago Cubs went from 1908 till 2016 and never saw the team win a baseball pennant. They never won the World Series. Never. Not in the 108 years. So someone could have been born in 1909. This is a scary thought for you. Could have been born in 1909, lived a full 105-year life, 106-year life, and never seen that team win the World Series. Never. Never see that team win the World Series in 106 years. It's a crazy thought. That's why I say to you guys, when you win a premiership, soak it up. Because one, there was no guarantee that was ever going to happen. And two, it's not a guarantee it'll ever happen again. Go Melbourne Demons. Look at you, little crybaby bitch. Little bitch. Cry, boy. Cry, little boy. He's crying because he told me to hurry up the other day. And I said, I'm not going to hurry up just because you tell me to. And now he's crying like a little bitch. Later says, Pep win the European Conference once they get relegated. Stupid comment, bro. Stupid. It's just, you're just showing your lack of knowledge, man. Like, truly, like, if you really think that the City are going to get relegated, you're stupid. So, fit tackle now, 15 metres out here from the line. Dane Laurie goes right-hand side. And, oh, short ball! Papali'i goes for a kick, but it will go for a 7-tackle set. Matthew says, but the NRL's built way every team will win eventually. No, that's not necessarily true. It took the Sharks 50 years. It took the Sharks 50 years. Parramatta's 37 years now. That's not true. Yeah, Jay, there he is. Jay's timed him out, you know. I think Trucken also timed him out when I wasn't here before. What's it called? That's not true at all. The Tigers have gone 11 years without even making the finals. The Sharks went 50 years from, when they came to the comp in, 1946 or whatever it was, and didn't win until, or 1956 or whatever, and then didn't win until they won in 2016. People would have lived for a long 49 years and still never seen their team win there. Who's another team? The Raiders have gone 28 years now. Titans are 15 years now, 16 years. Panthers went 20 odd years. It's not true at all, actually. The NRL's not built different in that sense. Oh, Raiders here, taken down to the 30, fit tackle. I hope Para fans live that nightmare of 106 years of no trophy. In fact, I hope Para make every final series for the next 106 years and still never lift the trophy. Jeez, kicks it through. Oh, he's been held back there. It's going to be a dropout. It was held back there. affected years, but eventually they won though. That's my point. But that makes no sense. It's got nothing. That's literally incorrect. What do you mean eventually they won though? Like that doesn't. Okay, if the Storm had to pass the ball, they lose the game there. If Will Chambers passes that ball and they lose the game, like your point is irrelevant. Like it doesn't make sense. It's still a 50-50 competition. I don't understand your point. It's a better point than bloody Jack Lewis's yesterday, but it's also a dreadful point still. Like, there is no guarantee in the NRL that your team will ever win. Ever. There was no guarantee. There are teams that have come and gone that never won. Gold Coast Chargers, they never won. Gold Coast Seagulls, they never won. Gold Coast, South East Queensland Crushers, they never won. The Giants, they never won. Did Cumberland never win? I think Glebe won a couple of times. Like, it's not true. What you're saying is not true. There is no guarantee your team will ever win. First tackle here, 10 metres out of the line. And also analysis says who has the ball. Raise the ball 10 metres out of the line. It's going to be Josh Papali'i. No, sorry, Emre Gula with the ball 3 metres out of the line. Mariners never won. There you go. Third tackle here. Glebe lost 3 finals. I don't think Glebe ever won. Alright, so third tackle now. Right hand side. Gives it off. Chance here. Whitehead. Whitehead gives it off to Tomoko. Tomoko. To Kotrich. Kotrich's going to go over the sideline here. Yep, good tackle there by the Tigers. Good defense there by the Tigers. Spells the NRL is very competitive and evenish competitively, but that still doesn't ever guarantee a premiership. What I'll say is, right, look at the last 10 years. Roosters won multiple times. Panthers won multiple times. Storm won multiple times. So in those multiple times that 3 teams have won there, that's a very lacking amount for the others. And we're adding more teams in too. We've got the Dolphins coming in. You know, we're going to add a South New Zealand team in or a Perth team in. It makes it even harder. It's not true. Your statement is incorrect. Which one team do I go for? I'm a Gold Coast Titans fan, man. From the Gold Coast. So second tackle now for the Tigers. They're 25 metres out here from their own line. Third tackle now. Unless there's an agenda. Unless there's a script. There is no guarantee that your organisation will ever be in the right place at the right time with the right moves and the right plays and the right thought process. And that's a knock-on for the Tigers. Ask Tigers fans. Alright, so first tackle now from the Raiders at the halfway point. Jacobs, is this live? Nah, mate, we're watching a game from 14 years ago. First tackle now for the Raiders. 35 metres out. They get it to the 25. Second tackle. Craig Evans says, what's your pick for this game? Spread is 6.5 points, I think. I would go Raiders minus. I would go Raiders minus. But it's close. The Tigers have been okay here defensively. Just attacking-wise is dreadful, which is going to be a theme of their season for me. Be a theme of their season. Terrible attack. Good defense. Left-hand side. Fogarty here. And the Raiders will get inside the attacking 10 now. Fit tackle. 8 metres out. Yeah, it's on TV, mate. It's on KO anyway. Jack Whiten puts the ball up in the air. Not a great kick, but they'll knock it back here. He throws it back. Still Raiders ball here. Matty Tomoko. Tomoko kicks it through. Good take by Dane Laurie. Good take by Dane Laurie there. Give one sec. That's a good take. Nofaluma taking down 10 metres out. Penalty to the Tigers. Tigers getting given a few penalties here. Yeah, both teams definitely have a lot to work on at the moment. Why are you doing a live commentary in a 14-year-old game? It felt like it. So, 20 minutes gone here in the first half, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe, bada bing, bada boom, let's do it. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Ray's looking shaky. I would say they're both looking just the same. I wouldn't say the Rays looking shaky defensively at all. I'd say that attacking-wise, they've been a bit lackluster, but you'd expect that from a pre-season game. Big Brick says, hopefully my Rays can win this game and improve from last week. I can't remember who you played last week. You had a lot of players out though last week. Everyone had a lot of players out last week. Fourth tackle now for the Tigers. 35 metres out. Right-hand side to Wakeham. Wakeham here gives it off to Dewey. Dewey kicks it through here. I don't even know. Oh, that's a knock on. I don't know if it's a knock on Raiders or Tigers. Oh, it's a knock on Tigers. Was that not a Raiders knock on? They're going to have a drinks break now. I thought there was a knock on Raiders there. How'd the ball, unless it came off the leg or whatnot. Maybe it came off the leg. That's probably what's happened there. Well, they're showing Jordan Parner here, unless they're going to challenge this. So there is going to be a drinks break here, guys. While there is a drinks break, I'm going to drop the link to the Sportshed TV charity match, so that if you guys are in Sydney and you want to come down and watch the Sportshed TV charity match next week that I will be commentating, then here we go. I'll share it for you. It's only $10 a ticket. Get around it. Get around it. It's for charity. We've got 42 people here, 21 likes. Come on, guys, smack it up. Chuck this little bad boy here. There we go. Go check it out. Check it out. This is a better game than the last game, though. The last game was dreadful. NRL Stats Analysis, early Premiership Predictor. I'll be doing my pre-season prediction, not this Monday, but next Monday. I'll be doing my pre-season predictor, as I always do, first week of the season. Not this Monday, but next. And I'll be giving my full 17 analysis. People can usually gather where my thoughts are at through my streams and by talking and whatnot, but I won't ever give an official like prediction until I put that video out. And don't forget, guys, this is a double header. So the Bulldogs play the Sharks at Belmore right after this. And if you haven't been to one of my Titans streams before, well, buckle up, because the Titans play the Dolphins later on tonight, which should be interesting. It will be fine if we win. If we win, it will be fine. If we lose, it's not going to be fine. It will not be fine then. Tigers... I can't remember who has the ball, because it's a drinks break right now. It's a drinks break right now, so we're just waiting. I can't remember who has it, actually. I think it's Raiders who have it. I think they said knock on Tigers. Do that. I've got to share it on Frontline. Tim Sheen's turned 73 in October. Wow, he doesn't look 73. I'll give him that. He does not look 73. Ladies, the Dolphins could be based in the Gold Coast. Well, there used to be a Gold Coast Dolphins, didn't it? I think they did. Let's do this. Put that like that. Alright, so yeah, it is Raiders ball. They did say it was knock on from the Tigers there. So as Fanboy says, do they do drinks breaks in regular season on hot days or just pre-season? Hot days. On hot days, man. And it's really hot in the east coast of Australia right now. Dolphins versus Titans stream. Bang. Oh, Raiders are away here. Jamal Fogarty gets the offload away. Right hand side, mate, Tomoko. Tomoko gives it off to Kotrich. Kotrich back on the inside. Kicks it up here. Daniel Levi! Try time for the Raiders. And that was a nice try by Canberra. And it will be 4-0 with a kick to come. The Canberra Raiders go boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, ba-boom, boom, boom. In your room, baby. Boom, boom, boom. Raiders get it done. They do it when it's high in 39 degrees. It's not 39 degrees in Sydney, mate, but it's probably about like 30 odd. They do it when it's like 30 plus and whatnot. 33 plus, whatnot. But Matty Tomoko off to Kotrich. That's a good kick there from Kotrich back onto the inside. And Daniel Levi catches the ball nicely. And try time. The Dolphins must hate Redcliffe. They don't want to be known as Redcliffe. Well, it's not that. The reason why they're not being known as the Dolphins because they want to. It's Redcliffe because they want to encapsulate the Sunshine Coast region and like that northern area of Brisbane. It's nothing to do with that. They've been the Redcliffe Dolphins for ages, but it's just because they want to really try to encapsulate they want to encapsulate the northern region of Brisbane. And if they have it as Redcliffe, it really limits them, which makes sense. Queensland Cup is fine to have it there as the Redcliffe Dolphins. But I eventually believe they will try and... I eventually believe it'll be Sunshine Coast Dolphins. Laser says should call them themselves... I was about to say the Moreton Bay Dolphins then. I was about to say that. I don't think that'll happen, but it's a shout. I literally thought that just before I read that comment too. Oh, Jamal Fogarty just missed that kick. You are a Muppet. Brisbane Broncos have programs in Ipswich and Logan, though. Well, that's nice because that's not north. Has nothing to do with the Dolphins. That's not the Dolphins' catchment area. Why are you saying about Ipswich and Logan? What's the relevance there? Alright, so 17 minutes to go here the first half. 4-0 the Raiders. Jar Hamedal is great to see Broncos make the 8 and something. Mate, doing alright. They did well. They did well last night. They'll end up coming... So right now they are still third actually, but whoever wins the next game between the Bulldogs and the Sharks will go above them regardless. But they will finish top 4. Unless the Titans beat the Dolphins by a big scoreline. Then they'll go above the Broncos. Yeah, but you said if they were Redcliffe, they would limit themselves on Redcliffe. With the name, yes, but Brisbane encapsulates the Logan area as well. But Redcliffe is encapsulating Redcliffe. Redcliffe doesn't encapsulate the Sunshine Coast. Very different, very, very different scenarios there. So fourth tackle now for the Raiders. It's 45 metres out here from their own line. And Redcliffe is effectively a suburb. It's barely even bloody Brisbane. It's barely even like a large area. It's just a suburb. Brisbane is a city. What do you mean Brisbane doesn't limit themselves to Bro. Anyway, Tigers hit the ball. Oh, he caught it. It was in goal, so it'll be a 7-tackle setting for the Tigers. BK... Sorry, guys. I'm just doing this thing for Instagram right now. BK Sport will be going live for our GC Titans. GC Titans game against the Dolphins. NRL tonight on YouTube. If you aren't heading to Redcliffe to support our boys, jump on the stream and get around the community. There you go. So Tigers now with the ball. They're going to be 13 minutes out from the line. Fifth tackle. Have you been to Redcliffe, Laser? Have you been to Redcliffe, brother? Oh, that's a terrible kick there from the Tigers. And it's going to be Jordan Rapana gets the ball out to the 10. Queensland Broncos. What? Jump on the stream and get around the community. There we go. Community. Change the colour to blue. Doubt it laser floods too much. Absolutely. And also, like, have you seen the size of it? So, penalty to Canberra here with 15 minutes to go here in the first half. Let's chuck a song on there. Chuck, what song should I put on? One sec. Mute that so I don't get copyrighted. So first tackle in with the Raiders, 30 metres out. Brisbane and Redcliffe are so different. I can't believe Brighton. I don't even know why. I don't even know why you said yes in your point. I don't know why you're obliged to that. I can't believe that comment. I can't believe the comment of Brisbane floods a lot. That comparison makes absolutely no sense. So Jamal Fogarty gets the ball to the 15. I don't think this guy's been to Redcliffe. I think he's bullshitting. I don't think he's been to Redcliffe. I don't think he knows what he's talking about. Because it's not going to be a city. If you've been to Redcliffe, you know that's not even possible. Rays will knock that ball on there. It actually should be an accidental offside there. Tigers bingo. Brent Naden to start a tussle. Mamala to drop a regulation high ball. Dewey to give one of his forwards a hospital ball. Clement to give away a cheap penalty because lazy in the ruck. Mate, tell you what, it's a good shout. Actually, we should do that in future. We should do like a Tigers bingo like that. Let's just make sure that's playing. Yeah, it is. Alright. Bang. And that's done. Oh no, I put it on my own. Damn it, I put it on my own one. Oh, I'm going to delete it. I'm going to delete it and do it again. I meant to put it on the front line. So, penalty to the Tigers here with 30 minutes to go. Penalty. A lot of penalties in this game. Is he comparing Redcliffe to a US capital city? I God hope he's not, Zach. I saw the Cleveland comment, but I God hope he's not. I don't know what's happening. The guy, he's not been to Redcliffe. He's clearly not. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. So, first tackle now for the Tigers. They're 25 metres out. Right-hand side now. Gives it off to Dewey. Dewey, short ball. Oh, good passing. Good passing. And Tommy Talau taken down 10 metres out here from the line. It's going to be Nofaluman now. Gives it out back to Dewey. Dewey, 15 metres out. Off to... I'm not sure who that was. Oh, it was Smith. Will Smith or something. Oh, chance for a try. Try time for the Tigers. We 4-4 with the kids to come. It's nice passing there for the Tigers. They've been absolutely horrific today, and typical Tigers, but nice try there from the Tigers. Canberra's just been giving away too many penalties. Just been giving away way too many penalties. And there we go. There we go. Yeah, Cleveland's where you get the barge over Stradbroke Island. Yeah. But that was a nice work there from Brent Naden to get that ball out to the winger, and it will be a Tigers try time in the corner. So 4-4 here with the kick to come. 11.5 minutes to go the first half. Let's go. So I'm going to have to do this Dolphins time thing again. Link. Put that there. Paste. Dolphins versus Titans. Watch along. Jay. NRL 778 says, hi, hello mate, how you doing? Dolphins versus Titans. Watch along. It's what I have to do, guys, because obviously, you know, I'm streaming all day today, so I don't get a break. So I have to do this at some stage. And if anything, it's going to be during this game. Watch video here. Bang. Alright, what did I say before? BKR Sport will be going live. It's good time actually as well because the Tigers have scored. 10 minutes to go here, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe, get around. Dewey here from the corner. The Raiders boys were giving it to him in that corner because he's very close to him. We'll be going live for our GC Titans boys taking on the Dolphins in the last pre-season hit out. Dewey here from the corner. Missed that badly. Missed it badly. Badly. In the last pre-season hit out. If you're not heading up to Redcliffe, the city of Redcliffe, if you're not heading up to Redcliffe to support our lads, jump on the stream and get involved in the community. Jay says, how's Mr. Ant-Man's form? Taken today off, has he? He did well for a shy guy. Yeah, not too bad. He obviously's gone to Ed Sheeran tonight, so he's... Yeah, no, he did alright yesterday, mate. He realised pretty quickly how hard it is. He realised pretty quickly. Oh, the wind there really held that up. Jump on the stream and get involved in the community. Bang. Put that there. Move that down. Like that. Make it blue. Like, I did have to keep telling them to talk when I wasn't here, but in the same sense, it's... Again, guys, it's not easy. It's not as easy as you think. Tigers the ball. 45 metres out from the line. Raiders just need to stop giving away penalties. Like, they've not looked great, but in the same sense, they'll probably look better in the second half like the Storm did. Get that music. Up it goes there from the Tigers. Difficult take there with all this wind. Smashing Chris. Great safe take, though. Great safe take onto the high ball there. Actually, no, we'll put this one. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, no. I didn't mean to turn that up. I don't want to get copyrighted. There we go. Now I've done that. I don't have to think about that again. Done. So the Raiders now get the ball here to the 30. 4 tackles, Sebastian Chris. Tomoko's had a pretty good game today. Haven't seen a great deal from Sebastian Chris. But Tomoko has been good. Oh, jeez. He's getting chokeholded there. There's an absolute chokehold there. Yeah, I think that should be a penalty to the Raiders, that. Not for Loomis, a dog, bro. That was bullshit. He literally put him in a chokehold. That's a terrible kick. Oh my god, the bounce is going to be perfect here for the Raiders. Oh my goodness me. If that stays in, oh, it goes out of full. That's unlucky, man. That is unlucky, man. The bounce was perfect for the Raiders. If that had gone inside the field of play, that would have been fantastic. But unfortunately, it does go over the dead ball of the line. So, Tigers ball here at the 35. Now let's share that on my story to give the front line a plug. And bang, there we go. Alright, all done, I can focus. So third, oh jeez, that's a good hit there by the 22. He's still, if he gets the ball away, he got the offload away, it was nice. Dane Laurie's still going here. Dane Laurie's still going, oh, he couldn't get the pass away, would have been nice if he got that pass. Third tackle here at the 30, right-hand side for the Tigers. Short ball, good pass again. Finds the winger. Not for Loomis, still going. Still going, not for Loomis, gets it off the Laurie, knock-on penalty. Yep. That's a penalty. Oh, boy. That's unfortunate for the Tigers. That's actually not too bad. It wasn't too bad. Soundbite says Luke Brooks, his try's not playing. Luke Brooks is not playing. There's no way of challenging this Tigers. I heard them blow the whistle there, but there's no way they're challenging this. NRL, there will be a video soon. There'll be a video soon explaining my favourite sports. My favourite sport tonight is going to be sleep. That's for sure. Oh my god, Rapana's gone to the bin here. It's still a penalty here, the Raiders. That must be for something that happened beforehand. So Jordan Rapana's going to go to the bin here for 10 minutes. So he'll be off for the rest of the 7 minutes this first half. And then 3 minutes of the second half. It won't be 39-30 until the second half now. So what happened here? Okay, let's have a look. And... oh, yeah, okay, I see it. I can understand why it's a bin. Oh, wow, they're going to give the ball to the Tigers. Well, no, the play had already gone past that. You can't go back to that. Like, you can go back and sin bin, but you can't go back and give the Tigers the ball. Like, that was plays ago. That's wild. That's wild, though. You can't go back plays to give away a penalty there. It makes no sense. Anyway, so first second level, that makes no sense, that call. That's a horrible call. Like, the sin bin's fine, but you can't go back multiple plays to get to that sin bin. To get to that penalty. Like, the Raiders had the penalty. Okay, cool. Oh, jeez, huge hit there. So Tigers hit 3 minutes out. That's what you want to see. You want to see them attacking, though. Because that's the biggest worries about them this season. Not their defense. It is about their attack. And the Tigers taken down. Seafarth, 3 minutes out from the line. 4 tackle. 4 tackle. 3 minutes out. Surely. Can they get... oh, terrible kick from Smith. That is dreadful. 4 tackle. You've got a man advantage and you go for a short kick like that. That was woeful. So, can the Raiders hold out for this next 6.5 minutes with the man down? Yeah, they just went hit up, and then kicked it through the hit up space. Weird. Very weird. Oh, that's a penalty. Oh, no, it's a knock on. To be fair, actually, no, that is on the Raiders there. It was trying to get up a bit too fast. It's probably right. Blazers top 5 curling, chess, boxing, softball, and Gaelic football. NRL. However, extremes major sports because mortgage payments. Exactly right. Get around the old curling and Gaelic football. Yeah, he's looking to block the pass, but in the same sense, like, you can't go back for that. Oh, true, okay. Oh, I get you, Joe. I wasn't even asking anyway. I didn't even notice. Didn't even care. Alright, so 5 minutes out here from their line. Oh, knock on. Tigers knock on there straight away. Oh, they're going to say penalty for a strip. Penalty for a strip, where are we? Doesn't mind a bit of cane toad racing either. Mate, get around a couple of cane toads here and there, you know. Oh, see our spuds. What a sped. Little sped. So first tackle now, 5 meters out here from the line. Surely Tigers score here. Man advantage. They've had multiple sets on the line. And they're 3 metres out. They're 3 metres out. Surely Tigers, you should be able to score here with the man advantage. 3 metres out. Fresh set. Third tackle. They go right outside. Short ball again. They just love these hit-ups, man. When are they going to ever spread the ball? Spread the ball, Tigers. Spread the ball. Create something. And there we finally go. They spread the ball and they finally score. Like, they spread the ball and they finally score. That would have happened about 10 minutes ago if they did that. So there we go. 8-4 here with the kick to come to the Tigers. They have been woeful today. You have got to pass that ball way earlier. Like, cool, you scored the try. But with that being said, controversial sin binning. But, like, you passed that ball way earlier and you would have scored 3 sets ago. Instead, you've been there for 3 sets, tiring out your forwards, running up the centre, instead of passing it out to the backs. You've got a man advantage there. Utilise it, bro. Utilise it. Gee whiz. Utilise your man advantage. God forbid. So they finally get it there. And it is 8-4 with a kick to come. Why do you reckon most die-hard NRL fans don't get around AFL? It's because it's a rivalry. It's a stupid rivalry too. But Tommy Talau will score the try there for the Tigers. It is 8-4 with a kick to come to the Tigers. NRL fans don't get around AFL, and AFL fans don't get around NRL because of a stupid rivalry where they want to be the best. And it's just like, it's so stupid. You can easily like both sports. But Australians have this ego about us where you want to be the best and you want to support the best and you want to be right about what you believe, right? So they don't follow the AFL because they want to feel like the NRL is better. And some people don't like it, and that's fair. But some other people do like it, but they don't want to get around it because they don't want to support the opposition. You know what I'm saying? So it's stupid. Alright, Dewey should get this kick here. He should get this. Three minutes to go. Dewey did miss a kick from a similar position before, by the way. Actually, no, sorry, that was a hard kick. This one's a lot easier. And he will get the kick. So it will be 10-4 here with 3 minutes to go here of the first half. 10-4 to the Tigers. But still another 6 or so minutes for the Raiders sin bin. Tommy Talau, 59 run meters, 5 tackle busts, 1 try. Oh, Ricky Stewart. So he's put a report earlier for the high shot on Asa Kapoa, and then obviously got sin bin on the high shot for Adam Dewey. So yeah, Rapana might miss that first round game. Yeah, true. That's actually quite huge. That's actually quite crazy, yeah. So 6 minutes left that sin bin. Tigers get this ball out to the 20. Yeah, been a disappointing performance here by the Raiders today. Both teams, really, but at least the Tigers have defended well. Second tackle, gets it out to the 40. Good run. Good run. You watch, they win this trial game, and then they'll bring back Luke Brooks and lose the first round, and I'll think it's all Luke Brooks' fault again. I feel like it's not as much the same in Queensland, like a lot of Broncos fans and Lions fans also. It's because of the Queenslander mentality. The Queenslander mentality does that. Gold Coast fans don't give a shit. Gold Coast don't give a shit about the Suns, though. And North Queensland wouldn't give a shit about the Lions or the Suns. No one in North Queensland would care about AFL. At all. Like, literally, I don't think there'd be a slight care factor. Knock back there for the Tigers. They're going to score a try here. They're going to... Oh, no, it's going to be held up. Oh, that's good defense of the Raiders. That's good defense of the Raiders to hold that one up. Yeah, North Queensland don't care about AFL, so I don't even think they believe it exists. I can't believe he didn't score that. I thought he was a bolter to score that try to send. I thought he was a bolter. But Adam Dewey chases it through. As a 5'8", that's impressive. He jumps up. He knocks it back instead of Sebastian Chris being able to grab it. Yeah, it's knocked back for sure. Which is only the Tigers will blow the try. Well, no, it's just good defense from the Raiders. It's literally just good defense from the Raiders here. Dane Laurie tried to get there. No, the leg stayed up, and the leg held him up, and that will be Raiders ball here at the 10. with 2 minutes to go here of the first half. That's a great try-saving play there, especially with a man down as well. But no, that was more on the defense. The defense of the Raiders, if anything, than the Tigers. You can't really blame the Tigers for not scoring that. It was just really good by the Raiders defense. So Matty Tomoko, he's called hell, and they're pushing back another 5 meters there. Just thinking about some calls that have gone today in different games and just how things have been treated. But it's going to be a penalty here to the Raiders. You do notice a few things, especially going into a season where I feel like the NRL is going to want to start pushing a Tigers agenda. Because they're going to want to see that fan base really liven up again. You know, the Benji Marshall miracle, all this type of stuff, that kind of drive. That's a good storyline with the Tigers, and the NRL might want to push that storyline. So Raiders here, they're 40 metres out from the line, their own line. Still 3 minutes and 44 seconds left with Rapana and Simbini. No, I think the Dolphins are going to struggle big time. First, second tackle. We'll see how they go tonight, but it will be a preseason game anyway, so it doesn't really matter the result regardless. It's gone backwards and then knock on. Oh my god, there's so many knock-ons in today's games. Not enough tails in the Tigers not going to lose. No, please, God, no. God, no, man. God, no. At halftime, by the way, guys, I'm going to run up to the bathroom. Raiders look dreadful, man. Why is today's 2 games of all day, like all games, just been the worst 2 games of the preseason so far? Every other game's been at least somewhat enjoyable to watch. Like, it's fine, but in the same sense, like, oh, they're going to kick it. Oh, it's 20 seconds to go. They may as well. Oh, it's a chase. It's going to go out over the sideline anyway. It goes over the sideline there. 10 errors, the Raiders. Yeah, the Raiders with 10 errors. Alright, maybe the next one will be good. I hope so. Sharks, Doggies, and Titans, Dolphins could be good, yeah. I think that's half time, unless they're going to play one play beforehand. Nope, there we go. So it will be half time here, 10-4 to the Tigers. They do score there late with the sim to Jordan Rapana. I wasn't impressed by either team. I'd say if the most impressive thing probably would have been the defense from the Tigers. Which I'm expecting this year. Attacking-wise, they've still been pitiful. Raiders have just not clicked at all. But still a second half to go here. Hopefully, the Raiders' error rate has been just ginormous, gigantic. So they need to fix that up going into the second half. But guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're around here. I'm going to run off and quickly go to the bathroom here because I'm going to be here for the next buddy 5 hours straight, right? So I'll be back in just a few moments. So I'll see you guys soon. Jay Brighton, keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him. I went and got myself some Twiggy sticks and some Coke Zero. I'm flying. I'm flying. Ah! Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's half time anyway. It's half time. All the games in Sydney will be heavily affected by the humidity levels today. 95% humidity? Holy shit. Who won the last match? Last match was won Storm 24-6. They were losing 6-0 at half time. They were losing 6-0 at half time, but they ended up winning 24-6. No, humidity is 72%. You wish 95%. Sydney is 72%. What's the Gold Coast weather today? It's not bad now. It was bad before. It was 61%, so a little bit less. Gold Coast and Sydney are very similar. It's just that Sydney's humidity is a little bit worse. I hate when people make noises when they eat. Then by you say that, everyone always says, oh yeah, summer's almost over. Firstly, it's been a relatively cold summer besides the last few weeks. But secondly, everyone always says that, and then when winter comes, people say, it's too cold. I want summer to come back. So, we say that now, but if that summer was relatively cold, winter's going to be freezing. Winter is going to be freezing. Now we saw that Billy Slater, Cameron Smith and Cooper Cronk are still a threat. Bro, those guys have been gone for ages. Those guys have been gone for like 3 years. Smith's been gone for 3 years. Billy Slater's been gone for like 6. And Cronk's been gone for about 7. I do prefer winter. Summer's great if you, first you have the time to go to the beach. But summer's great for a bit. But I would rather be able to put jumpers on to make myself warm than be too hot. Because you're not going to stay in the shower the whole day, right? And you're not going to stay in the beach water the whole day because you get burnt. But if it's cold, you just chuck a couple jumpers on and be, nice and toasty. So I feel like it's a lot easier to control yourself. Autumn is where it's at. No, I prefer winter. I do. But then again, that's why I love Chicago. I even call it Chicago. Chicago. That's why I love Chicago, because that's too cold though. Like, Chicago is too cold. That's the difference. Lake Louise actually was very nice in Canada. Like, it was cold. It got some -40 sometimes, but rarity. But it was nice. Finn Graces wouldn't want to be in Chicago for winter, so I was there. Oh, no, sorry. I wasn't there in winter. I was there at the end of winter, and it was still freezing as shit. But Chicago in the winter is ridiculous. You are right, Finn Grace. You are absolutely right. But I love Chicago. I'll be going there probably end of this year or early next year with Antonio, who was on the streams yesterday. I love Chicago, man. Great city. That's why I'm a Cubs fan, Bulls fan, Blackhawks fan, and I'm not a Bears fan. I'm a Detroit Lions fan, but in the same sense. That's why I support those teams, because I just love that city. Easily, if it wasn't for the Titans, man, if it was not for the Titans, I would go and live there to watch the Cubs. Every game. Went there Christmas 2013 when it was snowing. Bro, it was snowing in May. It was basically summer. Would that be summer there? No, that would be like right at the end of spring, going into summer. It was still snowing. Crazy. I think there's a vlog of mine when I was there for a Bulls game or a Cubs game maybe, and it was still snowing. In May. That's crazy. It's nearly winter in bloody Australia by that point. The whole bloody outside was just, snow everywhere. It was amazing. Amazing how long it can last. and how the weather can change. Because like over there, it feels really nice. Like the beautiful temperature is like 13 to 15. Because you get used to it there. Here, a beautiful temperature is kind of like this without the humidity. It's like 25, 27. But yeah, Christmas in Chicago would be beautiful. I prefer, even though I'm Australian, I do prefer Christmases in winter. There's just a feel about it, and I think the only reason people think that, and myself specifically thinks that, is because of all the Hallmark movies and shit that we've watched over the years. I think that's been a big point of emphasis onto why we believe, Christmas in winter is the thing, because obviously we always watch those movies. Give me 1 second here. Fink Grace, how hot does it get in Chicago in summer? Not really, bro. Like, I'd probably say like 20, 15, 20. The Grinch got ya. No, it was actually a movie that my mum and I watch every year. My mum is the Sharks fan, as you guys know. We watch the same Christmas movie every year. It's Christmas with the Cranks. It's Tim Allen and Janet Curtis? Is it Janet Lee Curtis? I think so. I think it is. Or Jamie Lee Curtis, maybe. Jamie Lee Curtis, maybe. Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah, Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis. Great movie. I know some people don't like it. I don't give a shit. You're a wanker. It's a tradition that Mum and I have every year. I was in Chicago and we'd watch it. Well, no, sorry, I was in Lake Louise in Canada for Christmas. And we watched it, and she was in Buddy Fiji or whatever. But yeah, that's probably what got it. And also, Santa Claus and shit. But yeah, how we have a drink. There's nothing like that Christmas vibe, that mid... I would say that the 20th to the 24th is actually the best. Like, 25th, you just get drunk in Australia. Like, truly. The 25th is just when you just get drunk. You have your family time in the morning, and you get drunk. But for the first, 20 days is such a great feeling. I know, 24 days, whatever. I know it's not the same feeling as when you were a young kid and whatnot, but in the same sense, like, you just... As long as you're still getting around the spirit of it. Malcolm says, to be honest, most of the Storm try scorers were Kiwis. Oh, you are a clown. You are something else, Malcolm. Malcolm, you are something else. It's not about New Zealand 24/7. No one recognised that a Kiwi scored for Nottingham Forest. No one cares that the Storm try scorers were Kiwi. You're a muppet. And the Wallabies going to win the World Cup, and you're going to shut up. How about that, Malcolm? How's West Ham doing, you muppet? Deary me. We're having a nice sentimental conversation here. Nice conversation about bloody Christmas, and you come in with your nonsense about bloody... I don't know. You're a muppet. Australian con Malcolm. He's a muppet. Christmas Day goes so quick. It does, but I don't know how old you are, but if you're above the age of 25, you just get bloody whacked. You get whacked after the early first half, and then you start having family fights and shit. So I'll go. Second half is about to start here very soon. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here, guys. I'm up at Escape from the Wrong Zoo. That's Malcolm, mate. That's Malcolm for sure. Man, every comment is either about the Kiwis not eating homegrown food when, it's not that different. Or about some Kiwi doing something somewhere. Fair enough, there you go. Kiwis doing something somewhere one time. You know that one time when they did that one thing and it was a Kiwi? Malcolm will never let you live it down. So Raiders are walking back out to the field here. Gonna need to see a much better second half from them. Gonna see a much better second half from them. What's Betty Gal? I don't know what that was. It just said that underneath the Tigers had Betty Gal. I guess 18 is an age. I was just thinking a little bit older. Alright, so I wonder who they're going to keep out there. Trey Moon's come on, though. We love the Kiwis, Malcolm, don't worry about it. Well, no, of course. It's all good banter. It's like the English. You love to hate them. And the English love to hate us. But they know that they sent their prisoners to the... But I did get given a good point today, or not today, the other week, is that back then, Australia would have been shithouse, man. Like back then, before there was aircon, you know, these prisoners would have been in hot sun. Like, and there would have been snakes and spiders and sharks and alligators or crocodiles, whatever. You know, and there would have been all kind of bullshit. You know, it would have been tough for those prisoners. But nowadays, it's way better. Nowadays, it's way better than England. Raiders need to get their A game on. Tigers need to get their A game on. I wouldn't say the Tigers played an A game at all. Tigers were shitouts too. Both these teams were shitouts in the first half. But at least the Tigers are leading. At least they are leading. So the Raiders here. They will be kicking it off to the Tigers. Malcolm says I was collecting NRL cards in 92. Gives an idea of my age. In 92, well, that means you would have to be at least understanding of the NRL. So you would have at least have had to been probably about 6 to 10 years old at minimum. So 1992, that's 2 years before I was born. You're probably at least 8 years older than me. So you'd probably be about, what, 36? Brighton says winter would have been decent for them, but winter would have been nice, yeah. Winter would have been real nice. So forward tackle. Then again, snakes, spiders, and people throwing sticks at you. I'll tell you what. Don't forget Rapana. Rapana is still sin bin for the next minute and a half. He's still got 1.5 minutes left of his sin bin. Tigers get it back here. 50. Dewey puts it up. Easy kick there, surely. Oh, no, he's going to let it bounce. Oh! Jeez, Kotrish. Got to be very careful with letting that one bounce there. Samuel Allen's capitulation in India. Oh, no, it's not happening again, is it? It's not happening again, is it, Samuel? We were doing so well. We were 66 for 1. What are we on now? Ugh, painful. Please tell me. Or unless we're killing it. Which one's the capitulation? India capitulation or Australia capitulation? You'd be lucky to see a snake. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Right. Spiders. 95 for 6. Oh, my God. We were 66 for 1. Oh, you dick. Up it goes there from the Raiders. And it should be an easy take there for the Tigers. And it will be Dane Laurie who brings his ball back out to the 10. Gets crunched down. Oh, another wicket. You're taking a goddamn piss, man. 95 for 7. Oh, my God. This team is out of control. Tigers are away here. Tigers are away here. Tigers are away. They're going to score a try. Easy. Easy score a try here. Tigers will score. Matamua will score a try. And, oh, no, maybe not. Oh, no, we'll get a try. He will get the try. So it will be 14-4 here with a kick to come. About to be 16-4. About to be 16-4. One sec. So they have really utilised that sim betting of Jordan Rapana. The Jordan Rapana sim betting has been gotten good. And I think that's Justin Matamua, isn't it? Any longer and he would have been caught, but he does get there. We just need Carey to get a second career 100 and we'll hopefully be fine. Oh, bro, it's just stupid. It's embarrassing at this point from Australia. Like, I believe we'll beat him in England, but, like, come on, man. No, sorry, it was Asu Kepoa. Asu Kepoa with the try there. I don't know why I said Justin Matamua. We're all over the shop. Asu Kepoa. Asu Kepoa. So it will be 16-4 because Dewey's from right in front. Oh my God, I keep getting these emails from the Gold Coast Sun saying you're invited. Come on, man, settle down. It's not like a personal thing. It's just a generic email. I'm not even a member. I don't know why I get so many spam emails. I want to get into the Suns this year, but stop sending me you're invited nonsense. What is it? Joins for an exciting stadium announcement of fun-filled morning festivities. No. Alright, 16-4 here. 36.5 minutes to go here of the game. Rapana comes back out in the field now. Raiders sin bin is over. Raiders need to have a much better second half. Time out. I wish I could time him out, Pete. I guess I could time out my email. I get a heap of spam emails, but it's great because all those spam emails go straight to the junk folder, and then I just go mark as all as red and then empty folder. So if anyone did that, like as a joke, like it's super easy to just get rid of them. So Tigers now, they get this ball out to the 25. Third tackle. Tigers definitely looking much better than the Raiders today. Raiders have been really, really poor. But that's why preseason is used like this. I get like 200 plus emails every week, and it's frustrating trying to fight the ones I need to read. Do you get a heap of, is that a 40-20? I think that's a 40-20. No, the Tigers are not. Bro. Oh, Senpai, you make my brain hurt. You read way too into trials, bro. You read way too much into trials. Please, I hope everyone begs. I beg that everyone says Tigers at the 8, because it's not happening. But like, I beg. You're not joking, though, Senpai. You're only joking because of my reaction. You are not joking. You are only joking because of my reaction. Own your comment. Own your comment. First tackle here, left hand side. Second tackle now, 5 minutes out. Own your comment. Second tackle. They bring it back to the 10. Pin it. No, I'll leave the... Oh, they're going to score again here, the Tigers. They are going to score again here. Raiders are getting trounced right now. Raiders looking dreadful. It's like saying Manly are winning the comp because they're likely winning preseason challenge. Kinda. Thomas says Tigers probably win the premiership. So Tigers got a try there. Chase Staines. Risky Knight says Tigers ever since through thick and thin. Ever since what? Ever since now. Ever since now. But not Avrilo, sorry. Brandon Wagham. This is woeful defense from the Raiders. Tigers win Origin. So Charlie Staines gets that one. And there we go. They're about to take an 18-point lead here. And it all changed from when Rapana was an idiot and got himself sin-binned. It was 6-6 until he got sin-binned. And it was a penalty to the Raiders. Penalty to the Raiders, and it was their ball. Which changed into a Tigers penalty and a sin-bin. Gee whiz. Tigers are on a roll here, baby. Oh, choo-choo! It's pre-season, but also choo-choo, mother bitch. Choo-choo. 33 minutes to go here of the game. Don't forget, guys, we'll be showing both the Bulldogs Sharks game and the Titans Dolphins. Luke says, has Staines played well? Charlie Staines just scored that try just then. But that's the first time I've seen him all day. But Charlie Staines did just score that try just then. Jack says, Tigers looking to take that 9th place spot. When was the last time they actually got that 9th place? Maybe 2019 or something? Oh, he's missed the kick. So it'll be a 16-point lead. Sorry, not 18. 16-point lead there for the Tigres. Saints winger of the year already. Oh, the commentary. Listen to this. The Tigers attack is well and truly coming alive as the Tim Shane's effect. It is a pre-season. It is a trial. It is the pre-season of the trial. Settle of the down, please. Please, commentary, stop it, man. I'm begging you, man. I'm begging you. Dear me. Oh, knock on there from the Tigers. Nah, it's a knock on for the Tigers. Is he actually a Tigers fan? He is now. Risky Nikes is now. This has been a good first 8 minutes of the second half from the Tigers, though. Do you feel well and truly alive, Tigers fans? Hey, they're not last in the pre-season ladder now. How about that? How about that? So Raiders now, short ball. They'll be 5 minutes out from the line now. Timoko. That knock on means they won't make the 8 now. So left hand side here, 10 minutes out. Ooh, I think that's Corey Horsburgh. Team Sheen's effect has a half-life of 2 hours, meaning it'll be over by round 1. Oh, it's only taken 5 years or so for Tim Sheen effect to come in, but apparently it's come in now in this trial game. So third tackle now, 3 metres out here from the line. Tommy Starling goes right-hand side. Raiders, 7 metres out. Hutterer and Nara taken down. Tom Starling gives it outside. And I'm not even too sure who that was. Oh, sorry, Frawley. And I'll get taken down 5 metres out through, I think, not even too sure who that is there for the Raiders. So fit tackle, Starling goes left-hand side. They kick it through Frawley, and it should be, yeah, he's inside the goal. So it will be a dropout. Dropout. Love seeing the Panthers cry, sorry. Why are you sorry to me? I'm not a Panthers fan. Why are you sorry to me? We're first in the preseason challenge. There's no way we can't win the league. And Manly, well, Manly at first, unless the Bulldogs / Sharks win get the win plus 3 bonus points. But Manly are top for now. But there's still a chance. There is still a chance. Oh, short kick off there by the Tigers. Oh no, we raised ball. Actually, not a bad short drop out there. It looks like the Tigers are really going to try and aim for that this year. Yeah, you guys saw me. I was disappointed when Panthers scored on the full-time siren to tie the game up because I didn't think they deserved it. It's 30 minutes to go here, the game, guys. 30 minutes to go. Thumbs up, subscribe, get around it. NRL Stats and Analysis. I haven't felt this alive since 2005. You weren't born in 2005, NRL Stats and Analysis. You weren't born. Can you, by the way, guys, just to let you know, like, by the way, Tom Starling here, left-hand side, short ball to Hutterer and Nara. No, sorry, not Hutterer and Nara. I don't even know. He's got a good haircut. Right-hand side, Horsburgh. This is so bland from the Raiders, but I did tell you the Tigers have better defense this year. It's just their attack that'll be worrying. But it's been okay today. Oh, Schneider, 4 metres out, fit tackle. You're not 64 years old. Oh, I'll be 6 again here for the Raiders, but they might not need it. Trey Mooney. Oh, cut down 5 metres out, but it is 6 again here for the Raiders. Starling, quick little play the ball. And we'll get... It's 6 again. 6 again here. Arguably prevented the try there by... Oh, my God, Horsburgh. He's trapped the ball with his foot. 5 metres out from the line now. Second tackle here for the Raiders. 6 plus 4 years old, baby. A 64-year-old wouldn't be doing that. I can tell you that right now. So Tom Starling to Horsburgh. Horsburgh throws a big old dummy that was fooling nobody except for himself. 4 metres out, 4 tackle. Oh my God, Raiders. They are woeful. They'll get a penalty, but my God. My God. Gee whiz, Raiders. Gee whiz. Good defense from the Tigers, though. As long as we finish higher than some Boston Queenslanders. I think are you a Manly fan? I don't even know who you're saying is we. Left hand side. Pushing through. Taking out 3 minutes out. Second tackle. The Raiders really need to get a bit of a move on here. Oh, Frawley taking out 3 minutes out. Good tackle there by Adam Dewey. There's been a lot of defensive sets here. The Tigers, if they can get through this little onslaught and find a way to score, that'd be really impressive. Find a way to... Oh, my God. It's going to be dreadful there. Has he scored? Oh, no. It's just going to be a dropout. Why are you kicking on third tackle? But if the Tigers can get through these attacking sets here of the Raiders, they'll win this game comfortably. The Storm? Well, you're not on top of the ladder. You're not on top of the table, preseason table then. Manly are. Phantom Siren going off yesterday again. I was like, get him out. There you go. Suppose his Raiders cannot win unless they walk out to a Viking clap. Fact. Maybe. Last 5 minutes territory, 100%. Last 5 minutes possession, 98%. Oh, that's going to be knocked back there by Papali'i, and the Tigers get the ball. And, yeah, the Raiders just don't look... Oh, it's a one-on-one strip. He's trying to get the one-on strip. Tigers get the ball here 5 minutes out from the line. I don't know why this guy's talking shit. Like, settle down, bro. Oh, jeez. Huge hit there. Is that Sammy Valame who's come on there? I think it is. Riveting footy for the Raiders. Oh, bro, it's poor. Rob says, what's wrong with the Raiders? It's a preseason game. They just look poor, man. But then again, they could be poor this year. They weren't poor to start the year last year. They were really poor. Everyone was talking about them potentially getting the spoon after like 4 rounds, 5 rounds last year. So maybe they just take a little bit to get into it. But this has been a really, really bad showing by them today, for sure. And it all changed from that Rapana sin bin. Because it was 6-6 until then. And the ball will bounce here for Hopawate. They have the clap. Raiders fans definitely do have the clap, mate. Raiders fans definitely do have the clap. So 26 minutes to go here the game. Please don't spam the chat, brother. Please don't spam the chat. You're probably going to get timed out by one of the moderators, but please don't spam. Yeah, Jay's timed you out. Please don't spam the chat, man. Left-hand side here for the Raiders. Corey Horsburgh now gets his ball to the 35, 4th tackle. Just to clarify for people who don't understand, the reason why we time people out for spamming the chat is because other people will be able to, oh my god, they score a try there. An easy try if he doesn't knock that ball on. If the Raiders grab that ball there, they would have scored an easy try, but instead, it will be a knock on. Knock on over here. Knock on over there. Knock on. It's a very serious show. Big Brick says this is just dreadful. If this is how the Raiders play this year, they have locked in the spoon. Like, yes, if this is how Raiders play this year, they will get the spoon. But with that being said, they're not going to play like this. This is a pre-season game. Here comes the legendary Lion and Carey partnership. So what, we lead by 109 runs right now? My God. Jeez. This Australian team has been terrible in this series. Like, Tigers fans will think they've won the premiership now, and Raiders fans will think they're going to bloody come last, but it's a preseason game. So Tigers now, right-hand side, gives it off to Clemmer. Clemmer to Dewey. Dewey with a cutout ball, knock on. Actually offside. But they're not going to call it. It's going to say knock on. Douglas family getting rid of the Tigers. And Tommy Solao goes slap, but slappity slappity slap. So you guys slap. At least the next 2 games might be fun. Dog Sharks should be good. And obviously I'm going to enjoy Titans Dolphins regardless. I just have to control myself on the stream. I just have to not buy into bullshit. Which is hard. On Titans games. Oh, Carey's out too, is he? You're joking. Bro, that's ridiculous from Australia. So Rays here, 3rd tackle, get inside the attacking 40. Don't forget, the Rays led this game 6-0. So left-hand side here, and Gula with the ball. Emre Gula. 30 minutes out of the line, 4th tackle. Do something, Rays. Like, get a stick and poke him and do something, please. They go left-hand side now. Might be doing something now. Might be doing something. Something. 15 minutes out. Something. Right-hand side for the Raiders. They kick it through. It will be a alright kick. It was alright. Mr. Tent says, is it me or does it say Tigers are winning? Tigers are winning, mate. Tigers are winning. That's the live score. That is the live score. Risky Nicest Dolphins on the top 8 blows. Okay. 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 Oh, that's 4 pass. Wow, I can't believe they didn't call that 4 pass there. Fit tackle here for the Tigers. They'll get this ball to the 25. David Clement comes off. He probably won't come back today. Oh, I thought you were saying Dolphins top 8. I was like, no. Oh, no. I thought you were saying it. And I was like, no. Oh, no. Papa Lee comes off as well. Oh, my far out. Give us a good game today, please, Raiders. Like, show us. Like, come on, man. Make it close. Make it fun. There's about a million knock-ons today. A million. Like, he just lost that ball from nothing. No tackle, no pressure, no nothing. Just lost it. 13 errors for the Raiders. To combine today, we have seen over 50 errors across the 2 games. Combined today, we've seen over 50 errors in both games. Third tackle right inside, Dewey. Dane Lorick, 10 minutes out. Dog Shah should be good since the preview this year's grand final. No, it's not. Dewey with the ball. Taken down. 3 minutes out from the line. Fit tackle. Can the Tigers score right now? Really put it to bed. That's played at. That's knocked back. That's 6 again here. That's 6 again. And shit! No. 1 minute out. Definitely isn't. 20 minutes to go, you guys. 20 minutes to go. Hit the thumbs up button. Let's get to 40. Subscribe if you're new around here. Bing. Boom. Like and subscribe. Get around it. Oh my god, he's going to kick it through. He's going to kick it on first tackle. Oh my god. Charlie Staines is something else. He kicked it through on first tackle. Charlie Staines is something else. You need to make an emoji when 12 scores first try. No, well, it'll go off in the chat regardless. Big Brick says, here's another try. Set the game bet. Yawn. There's no try there for the Tigers because Charlie Staines kicked it on first tackle. First tackle. So 4 tackle now for the Raiders. They're 35 metres out. Tom Starling hasn't done much. I don't think he's been that great the last couple of years. He looked like he was going to be good, but he hasn't really been that great. Alright, wax it up. The Forbes Ferrari does what he wants. And Staines will get that one pretty easily. $20 minutes to go. It looks like it would be... Yeah, it does look like it'd be quite humid there, though. You can tell. Like, Charlie Staines has scored that try today, but he also hasn't done anything besides that. I'd say probably for the Tigers, the most impressive was the forwards. But the Raiders have allowed them to score a lot of tries on the back of their own poor defense. Oh, jeez. That was a good pass. 12. Alex 12 still going here. Taking down 30 minutes after the line. YBJ's the inner Western Sydney always scorching? Absolutely, YBJ. Australia's always scorching. Gold Coast, Sydney, inner Western Sydney specifically. Oh my god. Dude, Hawaii's not good. Like, this guy's not good. Like, he's not good. He's cost the Rays twice now. It's going to be a drinks break, but, like, this guy can't catch a cold. Truly. Dead set. Like, why are you even leaving the ground there? Just stand and catch it. Like, why are you jumping there? Just grab the ball, bro. Like, this guy's not good. He's done this 3 times this game. He's on the ball 3 times this game. Yeah, the catch attempt was incredibly bad. Start with fanboy. Incredibly bad. So there we go. Licking their lips at the attack. Oh, his commentary is all over him. Let's talk to Joe if I go right now. It is a drinks break here, guys, so I will have a drinks break myself. Obviously, Appy Cottesau will really help this team going forward as well. Sure, I know you do, YBJ, don't you? I know you do. You do love Coke, don't you? I know you do. I think Clarkey might be coming on for the Titans game tonight, by the way, guys. We might be getting Clarkey on for the Titans game. It just depends if he's available, but he might be. Suppose this game is the equivalent to 80 minutes of being forced to listen to someone screech on a blackboard. Oh, bro, it is bad. I told you it's going to be bad, though. Because there's this thing on Streamlabs where you can actually bring someone on. You can, like, I can bring anybody on and have, like, a part of the screen with them talking on it. And I can, like, split myself up and move myself over here or something like that, and they'll be over the other side. So that's probably what's going to happen tonight, maybe. That's probably what's going to happen tonight. He just let me know that he's good. But Tigers here with the ball. First tackle, 5 minutes out from the line. You can have a large panel on Streamlabs. Well, you can have like multiple people. Like 4. Alright, second tackle now. 5 meters out, right hand side. And a bit. Oh, it is Matamua. I was right before. I think I was right with the try scorer being Matamua. I think I was right. So 3 meters out here from the line, 4 tackle. Shut up, Rob Wave. Oh my God, the Raiders have been bad. They just let the ball bounce through for David Noppaloo to score a try. Oh, the Raiders, bro. The Raiders, bro. So we're 24-4 here with the kick to come. If you've watched that, if you just watched that, that was poor. Now that's a soft try, we'll do. Oh, bro. Look at that. Oh, my God. Who was a 19? That was pathetic. Jay says, yeah, mate here in Perth who I mod for has up to 10 people, 12 people on the screen using Streamline. So there you go. Maybe call it the Coffee Land or something like that. Bobby J says, I kind of get Matamua and Asu mixed up because they're Afros. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So no, so it was Asu Kapoor who scored, but I got him confused with Matamua, and then Matamua was the one who just had the ball just then. Yeah, so I'm not going to be... I'm definitely not bringing on a lot of people from these chats, our BKR Sport Buddy community in the chats, because you guys are wild, mate. Oh, wild. Yeah, good news only, please, Adam. Exactly right. I wouldn't trust that there wouldn't be someone who just go out of control. Tigers season. Sure thing, boss. Sure thing, boss. I think if I was looking at this game from a Supercoach perspective, I'd be saying maybe... maybe Dewey. Oh, he gets a kick. It's good. There's heaps of options. You can mute them and hide them or backstage them. Oh, true. There you go. Well, we're going to try it tonight, hopefully. I don't know if it will work, but we'll try it. Because that will be the first time. 16 minutes left here. 16 minutes left. Depends on what position Dewey plays in the regular season. He'll play 6. They're really loving showing this Dogs game next. We get it. But then again, I guess this game is so shit that they're having to plug that next game. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Nice, Sam. 15 minutes to go here. I don't know... No, this has probably been... No, the last game was worse than this game. This is the second worst game of the weekend. Second worst game of the preseason. Worst game of the preseason was the last game. Today's been a disappointing 2 games so far. But it's going to fire up. Don't you worry. It's going to fire up. Fourth tackle for the Tigers. I know it's not a preseason game, but wasn't the last time Tigers beat Raiders like in 2016-17? Yes, but again, you kind of already, you know, spoke about, yeah, you kind of already understood that they haven't beaten them in a long time in a normal game, because this isn't a normal game. Oh my God, Raiders. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Watching them is making me fingernails on a chalkboard. No, I'm not going to have Dewey at my Supercoach team in 6. I've got Matt Burton and Nathan Cleary as my halves. The Cougars said so far, who gets the 3-2-1 best on the field? 3 probably goes to... It's a hard one because there hasn't been like absolutely special standouts, but in the same sense, I would probably say, obviously you'd have to look at all 3 being Tigers players. Maybe the 3 would go to... that's a hard one. I'm going to put that back to the chat. Like, I'll put 3... Look, I think Dewey's been good. I think Dewey's been solid enough individually, so I'll go Dewey 3. I thought Clement did some good work. I didn't see Ultra Commando at any stage in this game, by the way. I thought Clement did some pretty good work. And Asul Kapoa, I guess. Dane Laurie's been alright too. But I wouldn't say there's been any spectacular standouts, personally. But obviously, the Tigers are going to win this game and win it well. But I wouldn't say there's any spectacular standouts so far from the Tigers at all. I'd take that win, though. They used to always struggle against the Tigers in the Benji Farrah era. There you go. The Broncos Cowboys was a really good game from last night. Yeah, it was good. It was good for pre-season. 3 points to those who turned up early to watch the drive. God help them. Right-hand side, Rapana gets biggest map of the game. Absolutely. Well, his sin bin is what really screwed the Raiders here. Left-hand side, Frawley off to Hudson Young. And Hudson Young, 4 tackle, gets the ball out to the 30. 12 and a half minutes left here. I think we start... Oh, my God, another knock-on for the Raiders. Oh, my God. Another knock-on by the Raiders. Holy shit. Holy shit. Knock on over here. Knock on over there. They're making me go crazy with knock-ons today. I'm going crazy with the knock-ons today, sir. Third tackle here, 45 minutes out from their own line. Mudge, 59% completion by the Raiders. Oh, Mudge, I know, brother. I know. It's terrible. It really is dreadful. They have been woeful today. And as someone said before, if the Raiders play like this in the regular season, they get the spoon. But this is not the regular season. It's a preseason game. It's meant to use this for, testing out players and combinations and blah, blah, blah. It's meant to be used for this. Oh, that's a high tackle. But they've been so bad on so many levels. I would say this has been nearly the worst individual performance of the weekend. Like, the Warriors at least led 6-0 in the first half and at least gave it a... No, Warriors weren't as bad as the Raiders today. Dragons were poor and the Knights were poor, but I think that individually speaking, this has been the worst performance by an individual team in the preseason. Which team other than the Titans would you like to see have a turnaround season this year? Probably the Tigers. It's been 11 years since they made the final. 12 years since they made the finals. So probably the Tigers. I don't have any problems with the Tigers. I got a shootout for 15 minutes. Oh, so 25 minutes now on the stream. Okay, that starts. Oh, so it starts at 55. Okay, beautiful. I love about 15 minutes break. Beautiful. Beautiful. Before we did the Bulldog Sharky stream. 10 minutes to go here, guys. 10 minutes to go of the game. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Right hand side. Matamua gets it off to... Not too sure. YBJs, I mean, didn't the Tigers beat Manly like 56-12 in a preseason in 2021? Oh, absolutely. This is why I repeat to you guys. This is preseason. St. Helens Panthers, preseason. You know, Broncos Cowboys, preseason. Javier Gravel's unexpected for the Tigers. Not crazily unexpected, but you wouldn't expect the Raiders to be this bad. Dallas Nelson round one going to be interesting, eh, Blaze? Like, you think this worries me? It's a pre-season game. You guys are something else, eh? Like, truly, this is why they shouldn't broadcast They shouldn't broadcast pre-season games, eh? Because people don't get it. People don't get it. Like, Dallas clearly doesn't get it. Like, he obviously thinks that the Tigers are going to win the comp now. This game doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It's just good to see individual players. This doesn't scare me at all, bro. Literally at all. It doesn't change my opinion about the Tigers at all this season. I still have you in the exact same position that I had you before the game. I don't know what you want me to say. Like, I don't understand what people want you to say. Like, they want you to say, okay, you're going to win the comp now because you won a game against the Raiders who have been absolutely pitiful today. Pitiful in every aspect of the game. And you get people who come in and try to say, oh, now start to worry because we had one good game. Like, it's one good game in a preseason game. And I'm meant to sit here and circle jerk them. This is why they shouldn't broadcast preseason because no one understands it. No one gets it. They don't understand what they're meant to be looking at in preseason. Douglas says, first we lose Warriors, now Black Caps. I thought they were getting pumped before, weren't they, the Black Caps? Australia's getting pumped too, so don't you worry. Oswald at 113. Ugh, that's so poor. Why we did to the Tigers with a decent clean out in the offseason? I still want Justin Pascoe out, though. Yeah, and Lee Hadgett to Pantelis. Lee Hadgett to Pantelis. So 8.5 minutes to go here. Because he doesn't give a shit about the fans. And I'm always fans first. I disagree, Dallas, but, you know, good luck. Bolton still said West Tigers look impressive. Maybe contenders to win. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Bolton still. Good call, bro. Good call. Good call. He's stupid, but good call. Shack of Heart says, was not expecting this, but frankly, I do understand it's one game. It's a preseason game, and you have the any given Saturday, Sunday motive. Like, take the win. Like, I'm not saying not to take the win, but you've got to understand the game. You know what I'm saying? You've got to understand the point of this game. It's like people go and look at, for example, this is a prime example. Panthers St. Helens yesterday. Panthers underdone, under-ready. First game back after 5 months for most of those star players. You know, still no Edwards and still no buddy Liam Martin, but that's not really an excuse overall. But, you know, the Panthers come in and they lose the game 13-12. Everyone now says out of the 8. Like, you're stupid. Like, they're stupid. They're stupid. Because they don't recognise what these games are for. They're literally warm-up games. They are warming the body up for the season. This is why they were never broadcast before. Because people misread and misunderstand. You're going to set yourself up high expectations. Like, look at Warriors fans last week. Warriors fans killed last week. They killed it last week. And then this week they got trounced by the Storm. And then Warriors fans are back to understanding what it's like. Like... Ultimate didn't really do much today, Justin Barton. I suppose anyone that actually follows league knows that this is literally a televised opposed training session. It's only important as a measuring stick from a coaching point of view and not for players to get ready. Absolutely. Opportunity for players to get ready. And I think this is a surprise that obviously for people, the Tigers are winning by such a significant amount against a top 8 team. But, like... Another thing is the Rays and Tigers have both taken off a great deal of players since the second half. This current second is basically reserve team on reserve team as well. This current second. But again, I understand wanting to be positive and hopeful, but I'm also not going to sit here and suck up to you to make you like me. Like, if you either like the channel or you don't, because I'm going to tell you my opinion. And this is my opinion. What we hear, we watch it, we enjoy it, and it is the Tigers doing well here in this game, but also you got to look at the Raiders and how poor they've played, and how many players are on the field right now, and the fact that it is effectively a televised, you know, training session here between two teams, and you know, there's so many factors to go into this game. But again, I understand being hopeful. I'm a Titans fan. I'm backing my team in this year. We can lose tonight. I'll still back my team in. I still have my team for the exact same position as I had them before the game. Regardless, as long as I don't see the Dolphins win by 700, then I will. Laser says Tigers have a top 8 team on paper. No, they don't. Javier Griffith, no, they don't. Laser. 4-pack Ferrari backline is Kia. Javier Gravel says Australia aren't good. That's why they're first on the World Club, the championship, the World Test Championship. Come on, bro. Spurs says, honestly, if you have multis on during preseason, just burn your money and then throw it in the toilet. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, Tigers here, let that side 10 metres out for the line. It's going to be try time for the Tigers. I went wrong for the Raiders. The preseason. That's what we're doing. 36-4, he would have kicked to come. They were trialing stuff out. They got it wrong. And they would be spewing right now. But, it's how the cookie crumbles. Samuel says, let's see how India goes in the final in England against our fast bowlers. Absolutely, Samuel. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's all well and good to have this domination in India and whatnot, but like, let's take it to England and see how that goes there. So he doesn't have a final 17, I reckon. I don't think he does yet either. Like, firstly, who's the 13? You know, do you put Joe Tarpanay there? I don't think so. I think you have him in the front row. Do you have Corey Horsburgh? I don't think so. I think it's not that great. Do you put Trey Mooney in there? I don't know. I think he's going to have a big year, but in the same sense, do you trust a young blood so early, a freshie so early in that 13? You know, the back row of Whitehead and... I don't know who the other back rower is. Oh, Hudson Young, sorry. That's pretty much set there. Even though I think Whitehead's gone down a little bit. Front rowers, I think Joe Tarpanay has been the front row, but he might go to the 13, so who goes in the other front row? Obviously, Josh Papali'i is the other one, but who's going to be the number 10 then if Joe Tarpanay's in the 13? You know, the halves are obviously going to stick with Jack White and Jamal Fogarty. The 9, I don't think he knows whether he wants to go with Thomas Starling or whoever the goddamn shit is their other hooker. And I don't think anyone knows because they lost Hodgson to the Eels. Fullback, Xavier Savage. Rapana will go to the wing. They'll have Matt Tomoka and Sebastian Chris. That's locked off. And who's the other winger? Matt Tomoka, Sebastian Chris centers. Wing is Jordan Rapana and Nick Kotrich. So their back line's pretty much sorted. It's just their forwards that are all pretty much all over the shop. Riley says, that's right, we'll beat India in the only one that matters. Aussie. Exactly right. Better to experiment and make mistakes now when realistically there's no long-term consequences in the regular season. That's literally the point, Shaq Hearts. You're spot on. That is literally the point. Kroger won't start, bro. Kroger's done, YBJ for me. That's going to be a missed kick there. It's 36-4 with 3.5 minutes to go, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. But yeah, Kroger was fantastic 5 years ago, but unfortunately he's a little bit older now, slower. The game's gone away from him, and unfortunately, yeah, no, I don't think that Kroger will be getting into the team. Can we tie boulders and steel? You're a shit troll, bro. Melm says, the very expected masterclass from Tiger Town. David Khan says, who do you Gold Coast Titans play round 1? We play the Tigers. Josh Griffin says, do you think the Raiders top 8? I don't know yet, man. I haven't done my predictions yet, but I still would. Nothing's really changed for me about them. I would probably still put them around the 8 contention. YBJ says, Ricky's going to blame the refs in the press conference, I reckon. Nah, the refs were fine today. The refs were fine. Shit troll is shit. Oh, Sapelli was so bull. So bull. Is that Seabass Stadium? No, mate. Is it Leichhardt? Alright, so second tackle now. 40 minutes out here from their own line. Javier? Yes, I do believe Titans make top 8. But I'm always going to say that. I'm always going to back my team in. There's no point going into a season and thinking you're going to come last. You know what I'm saying? But I do genuinely believe we've got a good enough team. There's actually a lot of positive optimism about the Titans from opposition fans as well. Which I've been noticing. Should be great. So 4 tackling for the Tigers. They're 20 minutes out of the line. Yeah, something to complain about always. Oh, yeah, Ricky Stewart never takes accountability. Never. Never takes accountability. I think that's still just Tigers. Oh, no, he's going to call knock on. I disagree. I think that should have been still Tigers ball. Score is updated by flash score, man. Not me. It'll update when it does. They're going to challenge this, and I think they're going to get it. I don't know why you'd bother challenging, though. It's 36-4 with, like, legit 2 minutes to go. Aaron Shook, Dally M. Sound of the year. Let's go. Dallas, I think Titans have class all across the park. We're pushing over the 8. I hope so, man. I hope so, and I definitely agree. Yeah, I think this is backwards. But in the same sense, I don't understand why you challenge it. Like, what's the point? So, successful challenge there. Ricky will blow up in the dressing rooms. I don't think he'll really give too much of a shit in regards to the media. But Ricky definitely will blow up in the dressing rooms. Two minutes 42 to go here. Tigers with the ball 15 minutes out. No, I don't think David Fifita was overpaid. You know why? Because that was the market value at the time. So there were multiple teams coming in and trying to get that market value. That's exactly what other teams were trying to pay for him. I can tell you that as a fact. What you see in the media is not necessarily the truth. Multiple teams. So at the time, the market value was there. We had to pay it. And no one complained at the time. And no one complained up until last year. We'll say that. No one complained in 2021. People complained in 2022 when the Titans were on a down year. He didn't even statistically have a bad year. But people don't look. People, if he doesn't score a try and make a break in every game, he doesn't had a shit game in the normal fans' consensus. So Raiders will pick up the ball there. First tackle. Tigers kick Muppet, but they'll be Raiders ball at 10. But how are you saying he hasn't been playing like one? Give me a stat. Give me one stat, YBJ, to tell me that he hasn't been playing like one, and tell me how that's only on him. Because the halves don't give him the ball in the right position there. That's why the Titans went out and signed Kieran Foran and have moved Tanner Boyd into the 7, who is known for, years, right? So tell me, I want you to tell me, because that's a throwaway statement, because I don't think you actually understand that he had a pretty good season last year, statistically. Defensively, he was actually quite good. Offloads-wise, he was actually quite fine. Didn't score as many tries, but is that only to him to blame? Absolutely not. That's on his halves as well. I think it's a throwaway statement that people utilise, that they try to say about David Fifita to jump in with the common consensus, but overall don't actually know that David Fifita wasn't bad last year. And that's not me having a crack at anybody. That's just me having a crack at the notion that Fifita was bad in 2022. The Titans were down as a club. Rick will blame the Belmore grass. Fair enough. Fair enough. So first tackle here for the Tigers. 45 minutes out here in their own line. We got a dog, Vobs, he says. We got a dog. Third tackle of the Tigers. Matamua. Taken down 40 metres out here from the line. No, I love Fifita. I was just hearing his defence wasn't the best, but I guess the team thing. But his defence was fine. He had a great tackle percentage last season. See, that's the thing. I'm not... Okay, if you just heard that, then that's my point. Because whoever told you that is actually wrong. Because his defensive tackle efficiency was actually quite good last year. But people like to shit on him if he doesn't score a try and, a breakaway every bloody game. Wait and see kick-out flatten Hines. Be interesting to see how kick-out goes. Jacob says, did Raiders not get their first kick in? No. That's why it's 36-4. No. Don't forget, guys, in 10 minutes' time, we're jumping on for the Bulldogs, the Bullschmogs versus the Sharkies. Should I put the Sharks hat on for my mum? Okay, get a Sharkies hat on for my mum. Mel would love that. Dad's mate Mel would love that. Oh, wow. They didn't even go out. But anyway, guys, there we go. That will be the full-time score here. Tigers win 36-4. 36-4 to the Buddy OST Tigers. Very fun one there for Tigers fans. Buy your grand final tickets. You've made it already. But guys, we're going to jump off here. We'll be back in a few moments' time for the next game on another stream for the Canterbury Bulldogs versus Cronulla Sharks. And then we've got my boys Gold Coast Titans a little bit later on taking on the Redcliffe Dolphins. So... yeah, big night still to be had here, still halfway through the day. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.